Welcome to another episode of Pitch Cafe Academy. This is a brand which was born out of the Pitch Cafe show, where Silicon Valley investors roasted, toasted, and boosted startup founders. In today's session, you're going to be listening to a very interesting topic called Ikigai. Pitch Cafe Academy is a place where you will learn about hacks on super growth, not only at a personal level, but at the level of your career, about your organization, about your team. We discuss all the secrets openly so that you get the best out of this episode. Meanwhile, if you think you are enjoying the Pitch Cafe brand in its podcast, in its tutorials, and in its show format, please like and share this episode. Also, leave your valuable comments and feedback. It makes a world of difference to me. So let's get started without further ado about today's topic. And today's topic is Ikigai. This is one of the most fashionable terms used today in the self-help and personality development genre. All life coaches refer to this topic. All motivational speakers talk about Ikigai. Ikigai has become like a buzzword. But what is Ikigai? Ikigai was a book written by two famous authors, and they are Hector Garcia and Francesca Miralles. And why did they write this book? Because they went on an expedition to understand how people in the island of Okinawa are, exceeding a lifespan of 100 years. So I have a warning here. Ikigai is about living a long, healthy and happy life. However, it is up to you to make it productive, to make money, to be successful the way you want. The tips in the book Ikigai, which I will be talking about in 10 succinct points, are meant for leading a long life. But if you're a student or if you think you have not yet achieved your goals, you must work hard and not take these 10 tips literally. However, if being healthy and being happy is your top priority, everything else is taking a backseat, then this episode is meant for you. So watch the episode till the end and learn all the 10 pointers. So let's get started. In the book Ikigai, in the point number 1, they say that you're supposed to treat every person you meet like your brother or your relative. What they mean to say by this is you have to develop a certain trust and comfort zone with every person you meet, even though you're meeting them for the first time. With this kind of security, you're going to tap into a very high energy state or high potential state in your body and mind, and things start looking much more positive. The second point about Ikigai, which is mentioned and highlighted in the book, is you should stay fit and active before and after retirement. You should not stop doing things you love which contribute to the society, whether it's before retirement or after retirement. The reason they say this is because when you do something you love and you make money out of it, then you will be super duper productive and your body is releasing the right kind of hormones and chemicals to keep you in a healthy and active state. So that is the tip number 2. What is tip number 3? Tip number 3 is, they say, go slow. Whatever you're doing, do it slowly. Don't rush through things. It seems a person who takes slow steps walks a longer distance. So this is one of the most important tips which people in today's generation, in this texting and Twitter, in this fast-paced life, this is very important to gain clarity in your life. Slow down so that you can accelerate your progress and happiness and success in your life. Now the next tip is always surrounding yourself with people who like you, who are giving you good vibes. So when you surround yourself with people who give you good vibes, you start developing more positive energy and you can start achieving more. And what he says in this tip also is that you have to laugh with friends and dream with friends and spend time with friends. That is when life is well lived. So that is tip number 4. In tip number 5, he says, eat so that your stomach is 20% empty. Don't eat stomach full. It seems people who eat lesser than what their hunger sensations telling them, live a long and healthy life. So that is your tip number 5. Tip number 6. Tip number 6, he says, is smile and laugh aloud. When you say smile and laugh aloud, he means to say, from his case studies, people who smile a lot have a lot more friends, and people who laugh aloud are in a childlike state, and they are more positive, and they look at life with a lot of optimism, and they are more successful and happy. The idea is to live a long life, and smiling and laughing aloud are certainly tips which will take you long, not only just in life, even if you're going to an interview or having a group call or you're going to an exam. Wearing a smile or laughing aloud on a joke with your friends, it's not going to hurt you. The next thing they say is, as often as possible, stay in a state of gratitude. By staying in a state of gratitude, by thanking what you have, by thanking your ancestors, by thanking your parents and friends and people who make your life possible in so many millions of ways, just be thankful to them. And this is a very easy state to be in. Deepak Chopra talks about it. Lots of motivational speakers like Tony Robbins, they talk about this. It's in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Having this state of gratitude, it does good to your body in terms of chemical composition, in terms of your communication skills. It goes a long way. So maintain that state of gratitude. And when you are in your current birthday, when you are in a current year, always think of the next birthday. How can I be fit, in shape? How can I be successful? And what will I look like in my next birthday? What can I do now so that I can stay fit and I can stay, really in shape, and I can call my friends for my next birthday? Dream big for your next birthday. The next thing he says is live in the moment. When I say live in the moment, this is probably the most profound advice I have seen. When I started my exploration in spiritual life, I met a lot of gurus, and one of the books which most of my teachers and gurus recommended was The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. When I say power of now, it means you're not complaining about all things which went wrong with you in the past, or things which you were not under your control which went wrong. And it's not about being afraid of how things will go in the future. This is about being thankful and grateful for what you have right now and enjoying it and making people around you happy. It's all about now. So this kind of attitude increases lifespan, is what is mentioned in the book Ikigai, which is again a case study of why people live healthy and happy lives in Japan on the island of Okinawa, and people are living up to 116, 118 years. And what is their secret? So these are all age-old techniques, and this book has been scientifically validating those age-old approaches. It is mentioned in many traditions, Indian tradition as well. If you go back to the traditional scriptures on lifestyle, you will find a lot of this advice is also there. So this is traditional wisdom applied for modern life. Now the last thing, or the 10th tip which they mention here, is follow your Ikigai. When they say follow your Ikigai, means you need to know what is Ikigai. I've been using this word like gazillion times in this episode, but what is Ikigai? Ikigai is the purpose and passion in your life which you are meant to pursue. When I say meant to pursue, it means the way your mind and body is designed, you're genetically aligned, what you find passion for and meaning in life. You pursue that regularly, or as much as possible, you try to make a profession out of it. If it's not even a profession, you do it on a regular basis. Some people like to sing and describes things they learned in life by singing or writing. That can become their passion and that can become a profession, or if not, it can stay as a hobby, but still it can contribute to society. Maybe you write journals, or maybe you start engaging communities on specific initiatives because you love writing, because you love putting ideas in a certain form. That is one example. If you like coding, then you can code for good, not only just for a job. You can write code to build amazing applications which can change the world, which can probably save climate. the earth from climate disaster. There are a lot of things which you can do with your Ikigai, but it is that burning passion which gives purpose in your life. What are we but a bunch of cells? We are a bag of bone and muscle and cells with a brain, and purpose is like the overarching vision which holds us together, which drives us, which gives us energy and charisma and happiness. And Ikigai is that passion for every person. It doesn't have to be same, but every person has their own Ikigai. The book says if you find your Ikigai, keep doing it, keep contributing to society through your Ikigai. If you don't, then engage in trying to find your Ikigai. It's something like purpose and passion, but it's a lot more, so I know you listen to all these 10 tips which I mentioned in this episode, but go out there, look at the Ikigai chart. It's an amazing Venn diagram, and try to see how you can get into the zone of maximum happiness, productivity, profitability, and increase the bank balance of fruitfulness, happiness in your life, and contentment in your life. Once that is in place, everything else follows. So with that, I'd like to conclude today's episode. If you liked it, found it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel, and this video, share it with your friends, and practice this so that you also have a long, healthy, happy, productive, and amazing life. Thank you so much.